have Mr. Piyush Dwivedi working for In-situ USA, which is a channel partner of Pan India. And I invite Mr. Kailas, who is working in Pan India. They both are partner in the C Narmada project. We thank Mr. Piyush and Mr. Kailas for providing valuable instruments for research at our institute. Their support has strengthened our academic and scientific efforts. I invite them for their talk on the real-time water quality and level measurements using in-situ instruments.
So good morning, everybody. I'll try to finish it within 15 minutes. So I'll let them arrange, the instrument. Meanwhile, I'll just start with, I'm Piyush from In-situ Incorporation. I look after for In-situ in India as well as in South Asia. So this is about In-situ. We are a US-based organization established in 1976, and our headquarters is in Fort Collins. We are operating almost 70 plus countries. So this is a brief introduction about my company. This is our In-situ network across the globe. We have a sales office in India, which caters even South Asia. Let's come to the main portfolio. This is our instrumental portfolio for the environmental monitoring, where we do a label and CTDs, DOs, multi-parameters, Doppler flows, and telemetry system and data management system. Our application areas are groundwater, coastal, surface water, and river monitoring. So let's come to the main point, where multi-parameter portfolios. We have a multi-parameter instruments called Equatrol. We have a various models in it, starting from Equatrol 400 to Equatrol 800s. I'm not going to give you all the differentiators because we can talk separately on this. Let's go to the parameters, what we can measure with using these instruments. So this is basically measuring all physical parameters, chemical parameters, and biological parameters, certain, not all. So we are you can see like we are measuring DO, conductivity, temperature, salinity, and so on. So these are the basic parameters which we can measure by using our instrument. This was a video, but unfortunately it will not run. This is a 3D model of our Equatrol 700. Sorry? No, it's a PDF, sir. So, वो presentation नहीं है, so it will not work. Which is actually stopping my rhythm also. But anyway, we have a multiple, design factors within the instruments. Like, this instrument can be used for handheld spot measurement, as well as real-time monitoring, continuous monitoring, as well as, low-flow sampling as we have, the integrated multiple toolkits within the instruments. Like when we are going into the field, most of the time we are facing, a lot of practical challenges that instruments are not working, or we forgot some tools and tackles at the office itself, and we are on in field and our visits are waste. So to cater all those things, we have incorporated those tools and tackles within the instruments, such as like calibration cup. This is a very common thing. We forgot calibration cup, and when we are in field and we are finding data is not correct, we wanted to calibrate the instrument, but we can't because we forgot it. So our instruments are already having, this inbuilt calibration cup within the instruments. What you have to do is you just have to reverse this and install it differently, and this becomes a calibration cup. So you can, do the calibrations within the field. Your field visit will not get waste. Tools and tackles. This instrument has their Allen keys and everything inside the instruments also. To open any sensor or to remove anything, you can do it by yourself. This has, enough memory also. We can install about 8 GB to 16 GB SD card also. So you have enough space for, to record the data. These instruments are 3D calibrated. When I say 3D calibrations, means various temperatures, across the temperatures from minus to plus 50 degree at various depth also. Because this instrument is going 0 to 250 meters. So this has been calibrated on various depths as well as various temperatures, because we are selling our instrument across the globe. We are based in Fort Collins, which is a colder place, and even on the high sea level. But when we are doing the same instrument here in India, it's a different environment. So to ensure that my instrument works in the field, we are doing all these 3D calibrations of every instrument within the factory. Oh, this will also not work because this is a video. This was a drop test actually. We just drop our instrument from the table height, so that sometimes you're working and it instrument get fell down, and so that's what this slide about. Like we wanted to show like this, even this instrument, even if fall from table height, it'll work. Yes, of course. As I said, like we have a multiple instrument starting from Equatrol 400 to Equatrol 400 to Equatrol 800. So we have made our ecosystem as a shared ecosystem. So if you are having one instrument, you are not required to buy multiple accessories. If today you are using Equatrol 400, tomorrow you wanted to use Equatrol 800, you can use the same accessories what you are using for the Equatrol 400. So what you have to do is you just have to buy the instrument, not the entire accessories. So this will, decrease your capital expenditures, even the inventory management, and even, operation and maintenance as well. So this our instrument can be connected with your mobile, your iPad, using our mobile application, which is free, which is available for Android as well as iOS. This gives you all the help, whatever data measurement you wanted to have in the field, even the calibrations, everything can be done by using this mobile applications. Data can be seen in a different ways, like a graphical presentation of the data, numeric presentation of the data can be done by using this app. And you can share these data directly from the field to somebody. Suppose, for example, you are sitting in your office and your student had gone into the field. He had some challenges, or you wanted to see the data real time, whether he is doing it correctly or not, because site is almost 200 kilometers from this place. So if he come back with the wrong data, entire visit is waste. So you can get the data directly from the site immediately by using email, WhatsApp, anything. And you can see the data and guide your student for any corrections to be done. So your basically idea is to save your time and save your money as well. I was talking about like many calibration cup. So this is a mini calibration cup. Generally, if you see the other instrument of multi-parameter sondes, you will find that those sondes has a spike type of sensors. Like sensors are like, a spike type. So when you are putting these sensors in the calibration cup, you have to put it like this. So the sensor has to be, completely submerged into the calibration solutions, wherein we are using this mini calibration cup, which we are just, twisting the restrictor and making in calibration cup. Since it is a surface is flat, this is a flat surface. So by, you require a very minimal amount of calibration solutions, which saves a lot of cost and avoid, wastage of calibration solutions. Because generally, if you are doing the calibration for any multi-parameter instruments, you required about 200 to 250 ml of calibration solutions, wherein in our case, 30 to 50 ml is more than enough. So you are saving, almost 50% cost of the calibration solutions. This is a complete anti-fouling. These restrictors, you can see all these in pictures. Like if you are removing the restrictor caps, all your sensors are neat and clean. So this was on a video, so it will not work here. So let's move to. Like for example, I'm just giving you the comparison, like one instrument was used with the restrictor, and the right one is the new one and the left one is old one. So, and you can see this after removing the restrictor cap, it's all looking fresh and good. We do, process the copper anti-fouling system. Basically, it is required for the marine environmental, where marine growth is very high, and when we are just, instead of putting the titanium or any other material, we are putting this restrictor cap as a copper restrictor cap, which works a very good anti-fouling system also. So the marine growth is very, very less, and your data quality is very good. There is a lot of videos, but unfortunately I am unable to play, so I can't, show you how this works. Any questions up to multi-parameter sound days, then we can quickly move to, because I'll be able to finish in next 5-10 minutes. Okay, no questions. So, I mean, this is a rugged buoy. We have, made some small buoy system where you can, connect this multi-parameter instruments and deploy into lake or river, whatever, for the real-time monitoring for the long-term basis. These buoy systems are very, very small, very compact, even one man can handle. You don't require such a, and generally whatever we have seen till today, like we need a very big infrastructure, very big buoy to install all these water quality sensors. And you required a very big infrastructure also to deploy that. But here we have made it very compact, no solar panel required, no battery required, everything self-sufficient buoy. We have a multi-parameter which works with the battery, own battery. We have a telemetry system which works their own battery. So you just have to deploy and get the data, at your server without any hassle. This is a various depth of the buoy. This can be deployed. I mean, this is 0.3 to 0.1 meter depth, but this can be deployed in lake, rivers, are reservoirs not suitable for the ocean or coastal environmental, where the current and turbidity is very high. We have a portfolio for the label and CTD. These are the pressure-based transducer label sensors, which works from 0 to 76 meters, and then rugged trolls. And when we come to the label troll, it works from 0 to up to 500 meters. Aqua trolls are 100 and 200s are basically it's our CTD, and it works up to 200 meters. These are all made of titanium, so longevity is no issues. And all these instruments are having their internal batteries, internal memories. So you just deploy it and forget about daily data logging. So you just deploy it, and whenever you wanted to go, you can go to the site and take the data down from the this one instruments. So this is all titanium constructions. Now coming to the telemetry system, this is our view link. This is basically a smart telemetry system. It works with the internal battery, doesn't require, and this is, you can see the shape of the battery, you can, shape of the instrument. It's a, this is basically, we developed this for the groundwater, where we can install this telemetry system within the, pipeline itself. So that within the borewell itself, so that nothing is visible from outside. So there is no chance for the vandalism all, because we have seen a lot of vandalism happening especially for the solar panel and batteries in India. So to counter that, this will go inside the borewell, and you can lock it from top. Nothing is visible from actually outside. So this gives a little ease for you to operate in remote areas as well. And this is one-touch setup, so you don't require all, a big setup, big infrastructure to configure all these instruments. And this, we have, free global cellular data tie-ups with all the network providers. This instrument comes with inbuilt free SIM card, which is a lifetime free. Data, you can get it lifetime free. But of course, the lifetime free comes with a star. Like it is with the limited parameters and limited transmissions. When you wanted to high parameters, more parameters and high transmissions, you will have to pay some charges to it. And this is our HydroView data service management. This is our cloud-based server. So all the data from whatever you are getting through the instruments, with the help of our telemetry system, all the data will go to the cloud. And you can, by using your user ID and password, you can download the data, and you can change, even by sitting in your office, you can change the, permutation and combinations of these instruments sitting in your office itself. And you will have, the facility of, looking at the historical data also. You are not required to, set up a big infrastructure, server room or something. On the go, even on your mobile itself, you can do. And one user can, create a multiple sub-users also, and can give them permissions according to their levels. Like somebody wants to tweak the data, so permission can be given accordingly. It's just only to view the data, so permissions can be given accordingly. So I have already spoken about historical data import. So in India, our distribution partner is a pan-India. Mr. Kailash is here. So he can be very helpful for, acquiring these instruments. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. Any questions? I think I have already finished within 15 minutes. Sorry about to running fast, because I had time challenge. It depends on what instrument you are connecting with the telemetry system. If you are connecting multi-parameter instruments and measuring, about 20 parameters, you can all transmit with the same telemetry. But one telemetry will go with the one instrument if you are talking about physical connection.
Okay. And what's about the lifespan of battery? You said you no need to.
Battery generally works from 6 to 9 months. It's a lithium-ion battery.
Okay.
And
it will be easily available
and
in the
again,
market.
battery is a very subjective thing. How you are using, how much you are transmitting the data. Data recording will not eat lot of battery. The moment you'll increase the frequency of transmission, it will start eating the battery. So in certain cases, like we have installed one system in Pipavav, who they are transmitting the data every 5 minutes. Okay. So their battery is only working for 2.5 months or 3 months max.
Okay. And what's about the cost of both that instrument and telemetry? You did.
Cost can be obtained from Pan India. Okay. I'm not the authorized person to talk about cost.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time.
We shall now disperse for the short tea break, and we will resume in 15 minutes.
Anybody, if you want to have, the hands-on experience with the instruments is available here. I forgot to mention that. Thank you.